Let's get you big breaking updates coming in. It's a significant development. The Congress government in Telangana has decided to conduct another round of the caste survey. This after the opposition in Telangana accused the Revanth Reddy government of discrepancies in the numbers in the recently conducted caste survey. Remember, Telangana's socio-caste economic, education, employment and political survey 2025 had ignited a debate over the accuracy and reliability of its findings. The biggest concern was around the reported decline in the backward classes population. Now, what's interesting is that it will be restricted to 3.1% of the population, and that did not participate in the first survey. Now, listen into the reaction that is coming in from Telangana's Deputy Chief Minister on the same.
రాష్ట్రంలో percentage of households not surveyed 3.1% అని చాలా స్పష్టంగా లెక్కలతో సహా చెప్పాం. రాష్ట్రంలో percentage of households not surveyed 3.1% అని చాలా స్పష్టంగా లెక్కలతో సహా చెప్పాం.
Let's go across to my colleague Shomit, who is joining us on the broadcast with the details. Shomit, this is a survey that has been tabled in the Assembly. The Chief Minister spoke about it, and this is a survey that Rahul Gandhi also mentioned in the Parliament. What went wrong?
Well, that's true, Pratibha. Even Revanth Reddy has tabled it immediately after cabinet approval, and also later the next day, LOP, even Rahul Gandhi has stated in the parliament that this is the, a role model. Telangana is the role model, and even he has said that across the nation, because 90% are the backward classes, including SC/ST. So even across India, it might be the same scenario, is what Rahul Gandhi has also stated. And even all the ministers, they said that it's a role model, and we have completed 96.9% of the entire population of the Telangana state. And now Batti Vikramarka and coming out and announcing that the 3.1% are the leftover family households, and they are now given chance to, because they are approaching the government, is what Batti Vikramarka, Deputy Chief Minister, has claimed. And now we are going to give a chance for them to re-enumerate themselves. So basically enumerate themselves from February 16 to February 28th is what Deputy Chief Minister stated, and also a toll-free number has been announced by the government. So we'll have to wait and see what made the government to take this decision. And even the opposition has been attacking, both BRS and BJP has been attacking. They've been attacking the Congress party, stating that these are the numbers are not adding up, the figures are not adding up.
Okay, all right, Shomit, stay with us. Let's put things in perspective for our viewers on the update from Telangana. This comes amid Rahul Gandhi mentioning it in the parliament. And remember, he had mentioned one number. The census showed a completely different number. Now, Telangana will conduct another round of the survey. That's a decision that has been taken. And this comes in after the opposition was raising several discrepancies in this survey. In fact, it's not just the opposition leaders. Some even within the government had been saying that there are several inaccuracies in the way this entire survey has been conducted. And there were different communities that had been very upset with it. And they said that different communities have been merged together. So the allegation against the Revanth Reddy government being that there was an underreporting of the backward classes population. Now, look at how the political rhetoric plays out. Rahul Gandhi says, Jitni abadi utna haq, and he spoke about rights to the backward classes. But the allegation against the Congress government in Telangana is that there was an underreporting of the backward classes population. In fact, questions had also been raised on the method in which the survey had been conducted, and also questions being raised on the intent behind this survey. Like we mentioned, it's not just the opposition, even those within the government had been raising these questions. So the caste survey has been a constant poll plank for Rahul Gandhi. He has released the report. He has spoken about how the Congress government is going to walk the talk. The party, in fact, tried to also set a precedent. But then it faced allegations of deliberate underreporting of the backward classes population, which contradicted the previous surveys. That raised questions over the method being used, and more importantly, the intent behind this survey. Let's go across to Shomit, who continues to stay live with us. So, Shomit, just to put the contrast here. Rahul Gandhi has been mentioning, not just during the campaign, it's an issue he has mentioned in the parliament as well, in the floor of the house, saying jitni abadi utna haq. And look at what is happening in Telangana, the charge being that there is a deliberate underreporting of the backward classes.
That's true, Pratibha. Even, not just the opposition parties, but also Congress, their own MLC, has raised this issue. And also he burned down this, caste survey report live on the YouTube. And he has also stated that BCs will not be accepting these figures. And these are underrated figures. And, mainly, even during the previous government, the numbers according to the 2011 data or the data available, voter data or the other data is available, even household survey data is available. These data doesn't add up with the caste census survey report which has come up, which was carried out by the Congress government. So BCs will not be accepting this data is what we have heard from the several BC leaders or the, even Congress MLC itself, and later he was summoned and also served a show cause notice. However, if we speak about the BCs, mainly the charge against the Congress party is around 4 to 5%. They have decreased the numbers around from 52 to around 46% is what the actual numbers Congress is trying to show, and they are trying to suppress the BCs is what the charge coming towards them, coming towards the Congress party, and even the BRS is claiming it is a fake and fabricated. And also on the other hand, BJP is also attacking the Congress party about their intentions and about their what was the exact reason to decrease the numbers and show, and why didn't the chief minister didn't allow all the members to discuss on this is what the charge also came from the opposition parties. So we'll have to wait and see how Congress will respond on this matter. But yes, if we speak
Let's
about...
see what the BJP says. Shomit, I request you to stay with us. Krishna Sagar Rao of the BJP on the broadcast with us. Mr. Krishna Sagar Rao, Rahul Gandhi has spoken about caste survey multiple times, but in Telangana it looks like a big charge against the Congress party, being accused of underreporting the backward classes.
See, Congress doesn't have any sincerity in whatever they propose to the people. That's why people have stopped not trusting Congress. You're seeing the drubbing they're getting in every election in the country. So there's no difference in Telangana. The same signature style of politics of incredibility is what's happening in Telangana. They're not standing up for the promises they have made, nor they are actually living up to the caste census agenda, not just regionally but nationally. Rahul Gandhi is talking about. His chief minister is unable to even deliver that. They're doing a wishy-washy attempt in the census, and then they're fallen flat. Bharatiya Janata Party stands vindicated of our charge that they're trying to actually harm the interests of the BCs in the state. Today he's going back on doing the review of the census, and that actually shows that he's apologetic about what he has already done. He has deceived the people, especially the backward castes in Telangana.
Right, Mr. Krishna Sagar Rao, and it's not just the opposition that has raised objections. Many from within the Congress party had also raised objections, and Rahul Gandhi had spoken about this caste census in the parliament. The next day, Revanth Reddy had even introduced it in the assembly, and he said this is in line with Rahul Gandhi's vision of Jitni Abadi Utna Haq.
See, the vision of Rahul Gandhi is zero. The vision is only power, and he has to get there however he can. But he isn't finding any real-time agenda which can actually help people. He's trying to drive casteist agenda across the country by using the caste census. He isn't working for the empowerment of the nation. He's only working against the empowerment of the nation. And he's unable to enable any group of people, forget about just the BCs and the backward groups in this country. So you understand that Rahul Gandhi, Prime Minister Narendra Modi has openly said that this kind of staff-led division which is being created by Congress isn't new to them. This has been their classic political agenda, divide and rule.
Okay, all right. Mr. Krishna Sagar Rao, thank you for joining us. The BJP is saying this is the divide and rule agenda of the Congress party. Now remember, in 2 states where the Congress party is in power, including Karnataka and Telangana. In Telangana, it was brought to the assembly, but it has several discrepancies. In Karnataka, the caste census report has been languishing for years together. So let's tell you the details that have been mentioned in this caste census report that was conducted in Telangana. Backward classes, 1.64, 46.25%, completely different from the numbers that were mentioned by Rahul Gandhi in the floor of the House in the Parliament. Now the backward classes Muslims account for 10.08%. So the total backward classes, according to the survey that has been conducted, being 1.98 crores or 56.33%. The charge being that this is under-reporting. Now let's look at the SCs in the survey that has been conducted. Scheduled castes account for 17.43% according to the survey. Scheduled tribes account for 10.45%, and the total Muslims in the state, including the backward Muslims, being 12.56%. This is all according to the survey that was conducted by Telangana. In fact, Revanth Reddy, BRS leader, is also on the broadcast with us. Mr. Revanth Reddy, a lot of opposition to the caste census that has been reported, and now Congress party says that another census is going to be conducted.
Yeah, from the beginning we have been saying that their survey lacks sincerity and the report is full of flaws, and we have expressed our doubts in the entire process. Even then the government went on saying that they have done it perfectly. They went on publishing the news outside. They also have said the same thing on the floor of the assembly. But today it is hence proved that the government was not clear and the process was not clear. Hence they had to order the resurvey and at least this time, let them do it in a proper manner, because the numbers what they have actually published and given to the public is not correct at all. And it is full of flaws rather. At least this time the Congress government should ensure a proper process to be adopted.
Okay.
There should not be any hasty survey. Even in the past, they only have mentioned only 96.9% people have participated in the survey. So without asking too many questions which are not relevant to the caste census, they should do it properly and see that all sections are covered, all people are covered in the survey, and publish the proper information.
Okay, all right. Thank you for joining us. In fact, Krishank Mane is also on the broadcast with us. Mr. Krishank, the accusation against the Congress government being that it was not done in a scientific manner. So what was the hurry? Why prepare a report and present it and make a big noise around it if there are so many discrepancies in it?
So that Rahul Gandhi boasts about it in the parliament. Simple as that. Even when it was not ready, even when it was not tabled in the assembly, even when it was not discussed that what are the specific numbers, what did they achieve, Rahul Gandhi stood up as the leader of opposition in the parliament and said that this is the role model, every state should pick it up. Absolutely false. This is fraud what Congress government has done in Telangana. They wasted 160 crores for a waste exercise because numbers have reduced 6% to previous survey, to previous household survey. 5 to 6% of OBC's caste has reduced and 3% of forward caste has increased. If you call this an exclusive BC caste census, then how can this be possible? And simultaneously on the same day, you went with the sensitive issue, the SC categorization, not based on your latest caste census survey. You used 2011 caste census, population census figures to announce the SC categorization. That itself explains that your own caste census survey is contradictory, it's false, and that is why BRS has been demanding that do a resurvey. We will definitely cooperate because the OBC organizations themselves have tore the papers that this is not authentic, this is fake, and at the same time, across the states, across Telangana state, people are saying that these enumerators did not come to us.
No, but for this political rhetoric, crores of the taxpayers' money has gone down the drain. Now that the Congress government is saying that we will conduct this survey again, it's going to be another round of money being spent for the same, all of it for the political rhetoric. So is this an admission by the Congress government that yes, we got it wrong and we hastily submitted the report?
Absolutely. Who is responsible for this? Definitely the Chief Minister has to explain this, that for the wastage of the people's taxes, for wasting 160 crores, they have to explain this. Because how many times will you do a survey also? I mean, first they collected the forms called Praja Palana forms. again in the same year, they conducted this caste census survey saying for the benefit of the beneficiary scheme. And today, once again, for the ration cards, people are going to Me Sevas filling applications. Which government takes applications for the same thing again and again? In 12 months, thrice. The Xerox centers are earning money. People are shelling out their money. Congress government, and now they come up that again a caste census survey. Well and good. But definitely the Chief Minister has to take responsibility for the failure, because this involves people's money, state's money, government's exchequer.
Absolutely. All right. Thank you for joining us. In fact, the Telangana Deputy Chief Minister spoke about the issues regarding the caste survey and the fact that it's going to be conducted yet again. Listen in.
రాష్ట్రంలో percentage of households not surveyed 3.1% అని చాలా స్పష్టంగా లెక్కలతో సహా చెప్పాం.
So the Congress government admitting that yes, things went wrong and we're going to conduct a resurvey. The question is, finally, isn't it the taxpayers' money that's going down the drain? A lot to debate, and this is going to snowball into a bigger political controversy. We're keeping a track of that. For now, quick break. We'll be right back.